Hello, I'm Maureen. I'm the keto cook for Matthew's Friends, and today I'm going to show you how to make an MCT recipe, and it's for a pork stroganoff, and with it you get a strawberry dessert. And these are the ingredients that you'll need to do it. 59 grams of mushrooms, 44 grams of carrot, 33 grams of spring onion, 30 grams of French beans, 26 grams of pork fillet, 18 grams of MCT oil, 2 grams of butter, 2 grams of corn flour, 50 grams of strawberries, 7 grams of clotted cream, 7 grams of McVitie's digestive biscuit. And then to flavour, you'll need a good pinch of dried sage. Right, to start making this recipe, first off you put a pan on to boil ready for the beans, and then you take your oil, MCT oil, and your butter, and put those into your frying pan. And the butter. Now it's sizzling, you put in your pork. Fillet pork cooks very quickly, so you don't have to worry about this being underdone. And to that you add your onions. MCT oil doesn't behave very well if it gets overheated, so be careful with that. But the ingredients will bring the temperature down a bit now that it's sizzling. Then add your mushrooms. Just give them a good stir around so they get well coated. It's quite a substantial meal, this. Once they're coated, you can add your carrots. And they'll soon cook away. When the water's come to the boil, you can add your French beans. This is a really good dish for getting vegetables into the diet, as well as a little bit of meat. And it's nice and colourful, so it should tempt the appetite. And while that's sizzling, you can add your dried sage at this stage so that the flavour gets really into it. And for this amount of vegetables, about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon is plenty. It's quite a strong flavour. You can add more if you prefer. It'll take probably about 5 to 10 minutes for the carrot to cook. If you want it to cook quicker, you can grate the carrot and then it will go down really well. And personally, I think that carrots are always best served a little al dente. And then to get the right amount of carb into this dish, we're using a little bit of corn flour today, just the 2 grams, and at this stage you can just put it in. Corn flour is much better behaved than ordinary flour. It doesn't clog up, and if it does you can soon work it down again. Stir it in. At this stage you could add a little bit of salt and pepper if you're okay with seasoning, and just a little bit of water. Now just let that simmer. The beans are boiling away, so they'll be ready soon. And this can simmer away with it quite happily for a few minutes. It's now ready to serve, and I'm going to put it into this bowl because, as I said earlier, you know, it's nice if this is being presented maybe for a little dinner party or something. You'd have your vegetables on the side, but for an ordinary family meal, just put it all on a plate, and when it's on the plate you'll see what a generous portion it is. So there you have your pork stroganoff with beans on the side, and I'll now make the strawberry dessert. You just take your strawberries and your little bit of clotted cream and a digestive biscuit. McVitie's digestive biscuits all seem to be around 14 grams, which is nice, so you get half, but you must weigh it to be sure. So you just take a bowl. As you can see, it's 3 nice sized strawberries. Pop them in. Clotted cream on the top. Scraping down. Make sure you get all the cream. And there you have your digestive, which you can just cut in half again. Strawberries and cream with digestive biscuits, which is a treat.